Hey YouTube, it's TanX Duelist X, and today we're gonna be doing a video a video recap about how my winning case went at Bluegrass Magic Shop. There was 50 to 55 players. I got fourth place, 5-1. Um, yeah, I won a box, and for 1 through 8. So basically, this is how it went. 1 through 8 got a box, and then 9 through 16 got half a box. So my friend Mac, he's on Team TGFY. I'm on his team. Uh, One of my best friends. Shout out to him. He got 9th through 16th. He finished 13th, and then I think YouTube Kid either finished 12th or 14th out of 9th through 16th. So they both got half a box, which is like still good. But unfortunately, they didn't get the full box. I was the only person out of our friends that got the full box. But three of us topped out of the 13 people that could top, which is still a pretty good percentage, I guess. Um, there was I think 6 of us that went there, so 50% of us topped, which is still pretty good. So I'm also gonna tell y'all like how my day went and like what happened, and how I got my loss. So round one, I played some, not gonna say scrub because the kid was new to the game. He did not know understand what my deck did, so it was like match was over in like 5 minutes. I was the second match done. So I was like, well then, that sucks. Then I'm gonna have some terrible tiebreakers now. Round two, I played against an Indector guy, really cool guy. I've yeah, I 2-0'd him. Uh, I had double Phoenix Shane when I needed it, and he couldn't go off. But shout out to him. He went. I was his only loss, and he was able to win. Uh, did pretty good. Um, yeah, he just did like same record as me. I think I got a higher place than him though. I think I did. Yeah, maybe. Um, round three. This was my loss. I was playing against this guy that's like a local player. Nobody really likes him for real, but some Lexington players like him, and like I'm global, and so people tell me that I got cheated after the match. So basically, this is what happened. Okay, so round three, game one, uh, like it was like it went by our knowledge about how the game went, and like I didn't get cheated that game. Game one, I got literally sacked. Okay, and then game two, this is what happened. Okay, so he's like pitch Megalo. I mean, he's like reveal Megalo. He's like, okay, he's like, reveal Megalo. I'm like, sure, that's fine. He was like, okay, send double marksman for cost. I had Doke on field because I rabbit first turn and set 2 pass. And I had a Tinky on field. Um, no, I had one set because I had a Phoenix Chain set. I didn't set nothing else because I didn't want it to get either marksman, MST, or heavy storm. So I kept my chances good. So basically what happened was, um, yeah, this is what happened. He was like, okay, marksman's effect. I was like, okay, they were saying that Megalo was last chain that resolved. They said that double Martian and Engrave resolves first, and I was like, that's incorrect. So we got like, I just believed him just because the guy that was talking to me got top to YCS and the top 4, um, and I just believed it. Some people say I got cheated. I mean, if I did, it's whatever. I still want X1 stuck on my box. I'm happy. I mean, I didn't get first place, but it's still good. And out of 55 players, or 50, how many there were, still pretty good. And so round three, I was like, well then, I guess I got cheated because I knew that, and that Megalo resolves first and cars that he sent for cost resolve second. And then when I tried to when he was like marksman pop my set Phoenix Chain, I was like chain Phoenix Chain, so Phoenix Chain would would activate, so it wouldn't be set down anymore. So it would chain to his Megalo summon, would stop. They said I can't do that neither. I was like, what? Like, okay, if I can't do that, I was like, I don't even care anymore. So I was like, fuck it. He was like, Megalo's effect. I was like, detach and kill Udoka. And then he said that card that can't let cards be removed from play, and he overextended, and I was Dark Hole Torrential. I did a lot of shit. He won. I mean, I don't care. Um, round four, I played Agents. It was against Nuclear Pop Tart. Like I 2-0'd him, but game two, it was a pretty good match. Game two was pretty good. Game one was boring for me because I won too fast and didn't do anything. Um, which happened when you play like a tier deck. round 5, I played another agent guy. Oh my god, this guy had Maxi for days, and I couldn't. Every time I Maxi, I was like, Rabbit, he was like Maxi. I was like, okay, fuck. No, then I'll be like, Tori, are you like Maxi? I was like, you're gay. But the guy was cool, pretty cool though. But and then like every time I would try to like overlay, he'd be like, change Maxi to the summon of that guy. I was like, what is this? So I was like, fuck it. So he got game 1, game 2, and 3. I won. Game 2 I won because I had Zemace in defense mode, Tiger King in attack mode, and I drew Monster Reborn. I was like, Monster Reborn, Fossil Dino in defense mode. And he couldn't summon nothing that can kill Fossil Dino, because then next turn he drew his Monster Reborn, he had Hyperion, like 2 Hyperion on the grave, and like a whole bunch of shit. And round 6 I played a mirror match. I played Pat. He was pretty mad because game 3 he Heavy Storm that Starlighted. He said that was the only reason I won, which wasn't the only reason why I won. I drew Tour Guide I think 2 turns later, and I did some pretty bad, mean stuff though with it. That's not the only reason I won though. But it probably could like be a good percentage of reason how I made my percentages higher winning. But I had 3 other cards set, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much set. Okay, and then that's how it went. So I'm gonna go over like what I got out of my box, and then I gave away. I got rid of all the bad secrets that don't even matter. And I think there's one. Yeah, there's one bad secret in here. I thought it was Star Cradle, but I guess it was the wrong one. But it happens. So you got I got Daigatsu Emerald. I pulled that. All this is first set too. So like straight out the Hidden Arsenal box. Oh, I gotta talk to you about something after this. Evil Storm Ophion, Evil Storm Ouroboros, double Evil Storm Thanatos, Evil Storm Nightmare, Constellar, Precipice, 2 of them, and then 1 Hyades. Okay, then you have, and this is for all people that want to know what the rarities are gonna be. Callus are secret, so they're kind of hard to pull. I only pulled 1, unfortunately. Like, I could have, if I would have pulled 2 or 3, it would have been easier to get rid of the deck. I pulled 2 Polyxes. I got both of them in the sleeve. That way, because I didn't have enough sleeves, so I was like, okay. Yeah, I got 2 in there. Double template goldfish. Supers actually look pretty good in the set. I mean, I don't know. I like the supers. I like the way they look better than the DTs. Well, some of them I do. You got the Thunderbird. Secret looks pretty good. 3 Mandragoras. 2 Casters. 2 Heliotropes. That's it for the monster stuff that I have. Constellar Star chart. I thought it was a Star Cradle and I fucked up, and I was like, oh damn. Infestation Pandemic. And spells and traps. Infestation. Infection. And this is proof that I was at the box. That's what it looked like. I kept it because I had to put the card somewhere, and it happens. So I'm not gonna do no deck profile on my Dino Fist. I'm probably gonna get rid of the deck. It's getting boring. Well, it's not getting boring. The deck is good. It's just I win too much, and even though y'all might think that winning's like really good, it's good, but you want to play the other decks for fun. And the deck's is really good. It's I'd rather be fun than me just like, oh, I'll play this deck so you can't do shit. But yeah, that was it for my oh yeah, and I gotta give a shout out to my buddy Hugh's shirts that he makes, Sunny Go Gaming. I think it's Sunny Go, yeah, Sunny Go Gaming. It stands for Yu-Gi-Oh! And they have a new shirt coming out with a Megalo on it, and it says game. It's dope. You need to buy one of these shirts. They come in black and white. So check that out. And yeah, that's like basically what happened today. Shout out to Garrett. Shout out to Yugi2 Kid and Team TGFY for getting both of their top 16 half a box in. Shout out to Garrett for completing his Evil Storm deck today. So him and Yugi2 Kid got a full Evil Storm deck. So it's pretty good. Today went pretty good. I have a lot of trade bait stuff that I'm not gonna keep. Maybe the Emerald. That's it. Maybe Ouroboros. I don't know which one. Most likely the Ouroboros or the Emerald. It doesn't matter to me. Just because the Ouroboros and the Emerald, they're generic, rank 4, so it's, an Orbos like Trish. So yeah, YouTube, that's it about the Winning Case recap. So yeah, uh I think I said shout out to YouTube Kid. Yeah, shout out to YouTube. Oh, shout out to Rain. Rain and YouTube Kid had the same record, but they ended up unfortunately had to play against each other. And then YouTube Kid. I mean Zach took the victory. Was for remember Spencer's Evil Swarms. And then Mac. So Rain had to play two of our friends. So Rain had to play Mac, which Mac top deck Tinky and won the game or something like that. I don't know what they were talking about, and then Zach won. But so basically, Rain lost to two of our friends. Then, but Rain 2-0'd everybody else he played though, and he lost to the Inspector guy I played. But but Edo and Garrett went. Garrett was X1 or Garrett got 18th place. He was playing Fire Fist. He was borrowing somebody's deck because he didn't feel like playing Samurais, and he didn't have his Evil Storm deck build. So yeah, shout out to all of them. Still pretty good place out of 50 people. Fourth place, or how many people there were. Yeah, so for the video, so check out all my friends, and see you next time, YouTube. See ya.